There's something magical about hearing the world of Pandora come alive in a concert hall. Watching Avatar live in concert in Lowell was nothing short of breathtaking, an experience that reminded me how powerful music can be when it becomes one with the story and image. Hearing James Horner's score performed live by a full orchestra synchronized with the original film made it feel as though the movie itself had evolved into a living, breathing organism right there on stage. From the opening moments, the orchestra carried the audience straight into the heart of Pandora. The haunting vocals, tribal percussion, and swelling strings captured the sense of discovery that defines the first act of Avatar. As the lush forests unfold on screen, every note shimmered through the concert hall, and the music's bioluminescent pulse became almost tangible. You could almost feel the rhythm of Pandora through the flutes that danced and the choir that gave voice to something larger than life. But it was during the emotional peaks that the performance truly transcended. For example, when Jake first bonds with his Ikran, the orchestra's sound exploded into flight. Later, in the quieter moments, heavier moments, such as Neytiri mourning the destruction of Home Tree, the music softened to a fragile whisper. The strings seemed to cry along with her, holding every breath of sorrow in delicate balance. The combination of live sound and cinematic image made those scenes even more heartbreaking than I remembered. It's one thing to watch those emotions, it's another to hear them vibrating the air around you. What stood out most was how seamlessly the conductor and orchestra matched the film's pacing. Every cue landed perfectly, from the first Navi chant to the thunder of battle in the final act. The brass section roared as amp suits and scorpion gunships filled the screen, yet the sound was never overwhelming, just perfectly judged to match the scale of the action. And when the choir rose during the climactic scenes, the energy in the room became electric. It felt communal, almost spiritual, as if everyone present was part of Pandora's pulse. Horner's music has always been the soul of Avatar, and hearing it live reminded me why. It bridges culture and species, blending synthetic textures with ancient sounding chants, evoking both technology and nature, exactly what the story represents. The orchestra in Lowell did his legacy justice with extraordinary precision and heart. As the final notes of I See You echoed through the hall, the audience rose in a long emotional standing ovation. People weren't just applauding the musicians, they were thanking the experience itself for reminding them what cinema can feel like when it's elevated by music. At just over 3 hours long, with a break in between, Avatar live in concert is absolutely worth the price of admission. It's not just a film screening or a concert, it's a complete reawakening of a masterpiece. In Lowell, surrounded by the sound of Pandora, it felt less like revisiting a movie and more like returning home to a world we never really left. The only real one criticism I can give is probably that the seats were a little bit uncomfortable, but that, I guess, changes from concert hall to concert hall, and luckily there was a break in between, about halfway through the film, just shortly after the fall of Home Tree, so I did get up a bit to stretch my legs. But what I would like to know from you is, have you seen the Avatar live in concert? If you have, where did you see it and what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below, and for more Avatar content, have a look at the rest of my channel. Until next time, have a fantastic day and stay safe.